I just remember I picked up on it later, but I don't think it was throughout the whole conversation.
Okay.
I just remember it being towards the end because I remember thinking wow, it's really late.
The something I didn't ask you about the house because you'd been there twice, and it just made me remember. Do you remember how you guys accessed the house?
That's a good question. So once through the garage, and I think once through the front door. I think the first time was through the front door, I think. And I think the second time was through the garage.
Was there anything unique about either of the doors when you went into the house that might not be typical of another house?
Like a unique door?
Not the
they
door
have a
itself.
camera on their door.
Okay,
I mean,
there's
I
a
know that.
camera on the which door?
It's on the front door, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm asking
I
you.
think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Did he use a key to access the house?
No. He did not. The first time I went over there, he just let me in. And then the second time, did we go through the garage? I don't remember. I've been through his garage before. I went through his front door once, though, because I remember he had just cleaned, it was the first time I went through his front door, because he had just cleaned his carpets, and he had moved all the furniture out of the way, and the furniture was kind of in the way of the door. And he's like, the door doesn't open all the way right now. I'll move all the furniture back when the carpet dries. So I do remember that, just kind of offhandedly. And the second time, I want to say we went through his garage, because I remember his garage. I remember, yeah.
So he was at the house when you went there. You were never there by yourself.
He
correct?
was at, yeah,
or
no.
he took you there.
The first time he was already there,
Okay.
and I met up with him. And the second time we went there together.
So the front door, I asked if he had used a key.
He let me in.
Okay. So there's a, those keypads where you can
Mhm.
enter an access code. Do you remember seeing that on his door?
I want to say vaguely, but to be honest with you, I don't remember. He let me in that day. That
So
was
he never
so
gave
long
you
ago.
he never gave you the code to access his home.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
You talked about a security system. There was a camera on the front door. Was that just like what a Ring doorbell is that goes to your phone?
I don't even know what it looked like. I only
Okay.
know that it existed either because A, I wasn't paying attention the first time I was over there, but B, because of all the stuff that's going on right now. That's the only reason I know
Okay.
it's in
Did you remember
existence.
seeing any cameras anywhere in the house?
No.
Okay. Did he ever tell you about the alarm system or give you an access code to the alarm system?
No. I wouldn't have asked for that. I wouldn't have wanted that anyways.
Sorry to regress to that.
No, you're
Go
okay.
back to the phone call or where you noticed the television in the background.
And I know the code to the door.
You do?
I do, but there's a thing on it. There's a no. It'll even Chris knows you can do it. There's a. They have the thing flipped up here.
Oh, what about the garage door?
I don't
Is
know.
there?
His mom's gonna get it.
Okay.
This is her parents.
And all of her stuff is here, and I set off the alarm by trying to open the garage forcefully, and that didn't work. So, and their alarm's one of the ones where it goes off and it feels like it's making your ears bleed.
Mm-hmm.
So if she was in there,
She should have heard it.
yeah, she would have while she was sleeping, because they have little things on the wall on every room to go off.
So at 11:46, I said, I'm very worried about you. I'm coming to your house. And the reason I decided to go to her house was because I had watched the dog Dieter, the week before. And I didn't bother Chris because I knew he figured he was at work, but I figured well, maybe after he left for work, she passed out or something. She's pregnant, she wasn't feeling well, something. So I was like, I'll just go to the house and see if she's there. And if her car's there, but she doesn't answer, then I'll use their code to go in. Oh, so she didn't answer. I knocked. She rang the doorbell. She didn't answer. And then I tried the code. I didn't even think to look for the car yet. But I tried the code. And then when I went to open the door, they have one of those locks like you have in a hotel room up top.
Oh, yeah. The
So that was
thing that flip over.
that was flipped. So I couldn't get in. But I mean, you could stick your arm in, but you couldn't get in.
Right.
So I was like,
So you have the code for the door.
I do have the code for the door.
Okay.